abilities simply doesn't allow for the transcending certain limits. Also, talents allow one to be able to walk further in one path of specialization. And talented people will have easier time trying to succeed in life than those who are not talented. An example, Thomas Edison. He is very special at physics, science, and many subjects about that is the same like science. He was given talent by God, and he used his talent, and then he worked hard, and then he and his inventions is an example, the light. If we don't have his talent and his hard work, we won't only because of talent, so that he can create many things. Without talent, he cannot work that hard. He can even try 100,000 times, 1 billion times, but he can still not get the thing that he wants to get in the future. And with his talent, he can do that. That's it.
Thank you. Now 3 minutes for negative cross-examination.
So you said that Thomas Edison is talented, right? Yeah. But the outcome to inventing a light bulb, he still needs hard work, right? So the point that you're making that is talent is more important than hard work, but it still includes hard work in it, so the light bulb will shine. So what do you mean by saying that he has the talent and he can do anything?
We are saying that talent is more important than hard work. Not is talent should be replaced by hard work.
No, but in the process that he's making the light bulb, he still needs hard work and perseverance. So what do you mean?
Without his talent, he cannot reach the thing that he wants to achieve. For example, the light bulb.
So if he don't have, so imagine, if he don't have the hard-working skill, how can he invented the light bulb? Like one of the most significant inventions. Not just the light bulb.
We are not saying like that. We are saying that talent is way more than hard work. More important than hard work.
But we're asking a question.
Without the talent, even if with the hard work, he wouldn't be able to get anywhere.
So why are you still saying that in the process of Thomas Edison invention, why you keep repeating that he still needs hard work to invent the light bulbs?
We are not saying that talent would replace hard work.
That's not what I mean. Okay, sorry.
We are not saying that talent would replace hard work. Hard work without talent, we will get nowhere.
Thank you. Now 5 minutes for a negative rebuttal.
Okay, firstly, you're in your affirmative constructive. You say that the talented people often get good grades, right? However, why do we need to practice for tests and for examinations? Because when we do more exercises, we get used to it. It becomes a habit, and when it becomes a habit, we have the prowess, the expertise in that area, and so if we follow that subject, that area, we can succeed in the future. The opportunity that we succeed is much more higher. And also, you also said that a talented person can be more easily to get to be employed by an employer, right? However, one has talent but little hard work, then how will the employer decide? Firstly, the one who has the hard work ability can do more, can have more and more achievements, than the person who has talent. Because, as I said before, the person with hard work and also additionally hard work can be trained, right? So the person with the hard work has the prowess and expertise in that area. They've done it a lot, and so they will have more. They can do a lot more work than the talented people who are not hardworking. And also, hard work can be trained when you were young. When you are young, I can say that when you are young, you have more time, right? And when you can train your hard work, it builds experience, trial and error. It builds experience for you, and in the future, you are more easily to get employed. And I think that's it.
Thank you. Now 3 minutes for affirmative cross-examination.
So you said a lot of hard work will get you to a lot of places in life. But what happens if something new, something unique comes up in your process while doing the hard work and trying to get to the limits? Only then can talent, specialized people break through and solve the problem. So don't you think that that is the reason why talent is more important than hard work?
As I've said before, the person who are more hardworking, they have done a lot of trial and error, and they have experience in that subject. And so when they get to a newer, a newer problem, they know what are the bases that they have gained from experience. They know what are the bases they can use to solve.
Also, if the person who's talented does put the hard work in and does puts his or her hard work in, then when a new subject or problem comes up, then they would be the ones to be able to solve it better. Don't you think they would be able to solve it better than the people who only do hard work and have the experience?
I don't think your question is clear because you are affirmative for talent is more important than hard work, right? So actually, we think that the person who has the talent if he puts in hard work, actually, I think in your opinion, you might say that the talent, they just put a little bit of hard work there. However, people that has got the hardworking experience for a long amount of time, then they get more experience. They get more trial and error, they get more experience. I said before, instead I've repeated it round and round. They have more experience, so they can solve the problem much more better.
Thank you. Now 5 minutes for affirmative rebuttal and closing remarks.
In essence, what you said earlier, just like I mentioned, when you said about how endlessly repeating hard work and determination will get you everywhere. When you repeat something, you gain the experience and the skills to transcend and break through that point. Repeating and repeating. Then suddenly, you would arrive at a hard block. Something new, something unique, something that you haven't seen in your experience before. Even you've done it before many, many times. It requires a creative solution. One that is very out of the ordinary. One that requires the talent to be broken through. Talent here allows one to break through the problems that the commoners can't solve. Only with talent and the work put in can you transcend much further than normal. Just take the class for example. In your class, there's always that one person without working too hard. He's always getting those better scores, even if he's lazy. Those people are those people with talent. Talent encourages them, engenders them to naturally walk on one path, and even with little work, they can put in their own ability and skill, and they, even with little work, they are equal, at least, to a person who put in a lot of hard work. And if they put in a little more hard work than that, they can go anywhere, transcend far beyond the common masses. We here, we say that talent is more important than hard work. We do not say that talent is the only factor other than hard work. Talent and hard work goes hand to hand. We just think talent is more important. We are not saying that hard work is not required, of course. But talent is the key to make it all happen. Without talent, the hard work is akin to bashing on a locked door without the key to open it. It's a foolish action, an exercise in futility. And as such, you must note that talent itself is a very, very crucial tool to arrive at this success. I believe that it's far more important a tool than hard work. Yes, hard work may establish the fundamentals, but people with talent, the God-given talents, they can see through this fundamental. They are the one that pioneers the power. People can always tread behind with hard work. They can endlessly repeat after one another. But the pioneers, the groundbreakers, the one that invents new things and think of new things, those first treaders, the people with the first steps, may have the talent to make it all happen. Without these talents, we would always be treading on our own steps. Hard work cannot explore the boundaries where we have not seen before. Only with talent can one have the wisdom, the foresight, and the visionary existence to see far beyond that limit, far beyond that glass ceiling, and walk to the right spot. Talk the right way, do the right things in order to make us all one step better. So, in conclusion, I believe that while hard work is also good and also contributes to the factor of success, talent above all is the utmost, most important factor to this success. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now 5 minutes for negative rebuttal and closing remarks.
Okay, so good evening. I'm the third speaker of the negative team, and we are here to summarize our points that talent is not more important than hard work. The affirmative team has well established the point that talent will help us to flourish even more, while people with only hard work can have to waste a lot of time to reach that point. However, sometimes people with talent that don't work, they will waste their talent and they can do nothing about it. The affirmative team has already agreed to this point in my cross-examination, and we are not saying that talent is not needed or that by hard work you can do anything. However, we are saying that
Well, talent is not more important than hard work. Hard work is, to us at least, is equal in their role to talent, or even more, because the affirmative team has many times established that without hard work, talent will be wasted, and without talent, hard work will also be wasted. Then we can see that if one is crucial to the other, then why are they not equal? Don't we see that they are equal? And I want to say another point that talent is not something that everyone can be born with. However, hard work can be taught to children, to students, when we are still in schools. Then it has been proved that by hard work we can achieve the same heights as talented people. Then with hard work we can produce more and more gifted people that will help the world more. And it's better than just having one talented, one gifted person that was born with a God-given ability. And well, I would like to summarize our point. We believe that talent is not necessarily more important than hard work. Talent may be equal or even less in importance than hard work, because firstly, one with hard work can reach any destination with their hard working. By more experiencing, doing more work, they can learn things, they gain experiences, and then they can get the wisdom and that skill that he mentioned before. And however, a person with talent that doesn't work, it will be wasted. Without his interest, without hard working, it will be wasted. People need both talent and hard work. Well, let's take an example to illustrate this. Let's say the first Secretary of Treasury, Alexander Hamilton. He is a gifted writer. He defended the U.S. Constitution, and by working hard in 6 months, he was able to produce 51 essays. Would he be able to do that if he did not love America? Would he be able to do that if he was not hardworking? Of course not. So we can see that without that hard work, he cannot use his talent. And I would like to conclude that talent is not more important than hard work. And practice makes perfect. This motion must fall. Thank you. Thank you so much for finishing your fine graph.